Boys and girls, it's time yet again for another WTF is this Sportscast. I know you're excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Ray, are you excited?
Why are you excited?
I'm excited because we have a lot of good shit to talk about today. And not only that, but a very special hell yeah, way to go, boys, to the Florida Gators for fucking stomping Utah. They didn't stomp them, but for fucking taking it to Utah, taking it to number 7 and fucking keeping them on their fucking toes. Your defense needs we'll get into that in a minute. Anyways, I'm also excited because we have finally gotten rid of that dried up old prune. I'm kidding, folks. We here at WTF Media are actually very saddened and want to say that we are very sorry for the passing of the Queen, kind of. Not really. We didn't know her, but it's sad for her family, you know.
I liked her. I liked their hierarchy and like the way they. I mean, I don't know how I feel about the
whole Diana thing.
Well, the whole
kind of shady, but
I don't know about much of the royal family, but she was all right. It's just crazy.
She was old too, though. 94.
Yeah, she was up there. I know, and she was a queen since her 20s, something like that.
Yes, I think so.
And I gotta ask my wife; she watches The Crown, but
yeah, I mean, she took over very young. Yes,
I mean, it's just kind of a staple. Like, grand scheme of things, how many presidents have we had since she, took off?
Well, I mean, it's fucking crazy too because now we have King Charles. It's no longer Prince Charles.
Yeah,
Charles, King of England.
It's going to be interesting.
And then you're going to have which one's the older one? William? Is it William or Harry?
See, remember when I said I don't know much about the royal family?
Yeah, no, but I mean, one of them is going to take over after he dies.
Yeah.
So, because Camilla Parker Bowles isn't she's not allowed to. She's not from that bloodline. Be Queen Camilla. I mean, she will be now, but then she'll be Queen Mother to King William.
To me, it's just confusing about William is the oldest. William is older and then Harry.
Yeah. Anyways, though, I mean, let's get to why we're here. We're here.
Yeah.
We've talked about, we mentioned it. We touched, so there you go. I think we need to do, honestly, we need to do our due diligence for our international fans, if we have any. We need to throw in some of those international sports. We need to start doing some research on some soccer, some tennis. I can't believe I just said that. Tennis.
You know what?
I wasn't close enough to the microphone there, so I'm glad you guys heard me.
The older I've gotten, the more I can appreciate tennis.
See, it's like that
and
with
golf.
me in golf.
Yeah, golf too.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the patience of the game. It's the tactics of the game. So I've got
also
to understand a little more.
Also, you admire it more.
True.
Like, it's nothing like, oh, that was, man, what a banger of a hit. It's more like, oh, wow.
Well done.
Good form.
Well done.
Because now, as we're older, we can only watch them and be like, I wish my back was that fluid.
You look at it and you go, oh, he's got to be happy with that. He's happy with that.
I was like, yeah, he's got to be happy. That was a
you
nice
start
slice.
talking like the announcer when you watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's happy with that
one.
You
because you start talking quiet, like you're going to interfere. I'm like, oh, man, he's doing good.
Hey, Dad, why are they shh. Why are you shushing me?
He needs to concentrate. He needs to concentrate.
Yeah.
Then the guy just looks at the camera. Can you shut up?
God, shut the fuck up. Tell your kid to shut up, too. That's what it is. Fuck. But let's dive into baseball, dude. Let's get into those MLB games for this week. So today, the biggest and most important game is at 6. It's the Yankees versus the Twins.
Which is awful timing for them.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Because of football tonight. So.
Oh, yeah. Thursday night football, starting off with the Bills. We'll talk about that.
Yep.
We've already talked about it, but of course we're going to touch back down on it again.
Touchdown back to it. Nice.
Touch back, too. Slap ass.
Butt fuck.
Yeah.
That's
right. Get it. Any way you can. We don't kink shame here. God, that devolved quickly. Literally devolved quickly. But I mean, yeah, Yankees. Got to be the Yankees. Although the Twins are doing really good. Well,
I'm mostly watching Aaron Judge's home runs.
Yeah, he's coming up. he has. I think we talked about it earlier. 154 games How many games? He has 54 games. I can't remember. Fuck. I've got all the numbers confused now because we were talking 62, 17, 190.
They have like 30 games left. Yeah.
I thought it was more than 30.
Mm-mm. No, we're coming up to the end.
Yeah. And not only him though, for breaking records.
Dodgers.
700. Mr. Pujols.
Dodgers. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Dodgers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, we could talk about them.
Because Dodgers are coming up to the record of...
Pujols is coming up on 700.
Yeah.
Man. That's a fucking...
Dude,
that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
That's a fucking accomplishment.
Well, it's
and he's going to do it.
It's sad when you look it up because it's kind of like if you were to go on Google and ask, like, hey, who's the home run record? It sucks that they kind of have it in two different brackets of, like, non-steroid or steroid. It's like, man, come on. Just...
Well, I mean, come on.
I really don't think steroids can help you crush the ball as much as they're making it out to be.
Well, see, and that's the thing. In reality, it enhances the ability for your muscles to grow stronger. It doesn't make your muscles.
Yeah.
You have to have speed and accuracy to hit a ball that's the size of a baseball.
Especially if it's coming out, especially if it's a fastball or if it's just, I mean, you don't really picture how thin the bat is until you're up there. You know, I don't know. That's an opinion for another day.
Well, I mean, it's speed versus muscle. You know, if you have a lot of muscle, more often than not, unless you're built tall, you're not going to have speed. You're going to be a little slower on swinging and fighting. The more built you are, the slower you're going to swing and kick. But your movement, if you're tall and muscular, is going to be fluid. Like, look at Braun Strowman. That dude can move like a freight train. He is super quick.
Yeah,
and scary fast. I mean, and he's huge, but he's also like 7 foot tall. He's got that leg length that gives him the ability to move fast. Welcome back to the WWE. I think he actually deserves to be back because he was a good strongman type of guy. He wasn't always gunning for the title. He was just gunning for a fight.
Yeah, it was just mishandled by Vince.
It was very terribly. We'll get to that though.
Yeah.
We've got a big Daddy's got a big rant for you today, folks. And I don't mean Ray, I mean me. So
about me or
no, you know who it's about. Oh, you know.
Yeah, because we both had our rants before we even hit record.
Marlins and Phillies. I'm gonna say Marlins. Well, I don't know, man. Phillies are fucking good.
I'll say Phillies.
And without their coach too. Didn't they lose their coach early on? I mean, they've probably replaced him by now, but they fired him. Yeah.
Yeah.
White Sox athletics, man. See, and now here's the thing. White Sox, come on. Athletics are fucking trash, first of all. Sorry, boys. But you are. But, I mean, for this to even be a thing, with the records that they have.
They're already eliminated from the playoffs.
Oh, so. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So are the Nationals.
Nationals are too. It's time to pack it in. They're not going to be fighting as hard. White Sox have every reason to keep going, every reason to push because they are doing better. I mean, they started off a little slow this season, you know, man, and it's rough. It's rough, you know. I'm Stallone all of a sudden, but it is.
Sounded more like Scooby-Doo. I didn't know what the hell you were doing.
I don't know. That was terrible. That was an even terrible impersonation of Scooby-Doo. I should be ashamed of myself. I am. I'm not. But no, number 2 though under the fucking Guardians, bro. So White Sox all the way. If I'm putting my money down, I'm putting it on the White Sox.
Yeah, I would too. I'm never gonna go into White Sox. Yeah, I'll say White Sox.
Giants and Brewers are playing right now. It's 2-1, folks.
I go Brewers.
Well, I mean, they've been doing great this year too. They've been doing fantastic.
Oh, well, well, shit, I didn't mean to pick it. I just saw the score. I was like,
well, no, it's almost over. Yeah, it's almost over. Yeah, it's pretty much done. But it's like, it's kind of a foregone conclusion though. But they are going to play again.
Yeah,
it's a doubleheader. So again, I'm probably going to give it to the Brewers. Just saying. Realistically.
Yeah. I think so. I think right now they're the better team.
Yeah, and it shows. It shows in their division. You know, they kind of went back and forth with St. Louis for a little bit there. I think St. Louis overtook them finally, but yeah, I think they are 81-57 win-loss. So yeah, they're above the Brewers now. Cubs with the steady third there. Look at the Cubs, still trying,
still average.
And look at the Mets. God, boys, you've had a great season.
Yeah,
first of all,
they
if
really
if you don't go to the World Series, you've had an amazing fucking season.
I will give you props. Yeah, even though they're Atlanta rivals, I totally give you props. That's impressive.
It is. It is.
Speaking of the Braves, they're only half a game behind, but
Yeah.
But then again, they've gotten that close before, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, 3 games back. Sometimes it'll be the next day, and they're like, they're 3 games behind, and I'll be like, did they play 3 fucking
Did
games?
these motherfuckers just do this? Really?
What the hell?
Cardinals versus Pirates. I'm going to put my money on the Cardinals. Mets and Marlins, my money's on the Mets. I mean, honestly, like we just said, they've had an amazing fucking season. I mean, it has been great. When they met the Yankees, they won. And I think it was, 2 games to 1?
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, boys.
And,
way to go.
Yankees have actually kind of dropped to just being kind of average, but hopefully they'll hit that postseason juice.
Something
Not juice
needs
like
to
the
happen.
steroids like
Yeah.
we were talking about earlier.
I mean,
but
he's got that. Like we said, Judge has that fucking home run that he's looking at that.
He's
breaking
chasing
that. You know, he's looking at breaking that.
God, he's got to get to 7. He's got to get to 73 to tie.
Yeah. I think he's gonna break it. Fingers crossed.
Let's hope.
Fingers crossed.
It's also cool just to kind of witness history like that too.
But they're playing the Rays tomorrow. So I don't know how that's going to. They are, and they've been destroying the Yankees every time they've met. So I mean, I don't know where we're going to be here.
You know what? I'll go Yankees.
I mean, I want to go Yankees, but fuck, man, they are just. The Rays are doing really well against them, but I love my Yankees too.
It's the Yankees' time.
It is. They need to start showing.
It's my time. You know me.
Shit.
Stupid.
But yeah, it's just I'm Yankees. I want to go with the Yankees. I got to go with the Yankees. Red Sox and Orioles. Honestly, I mean,
I'll go Red Sox.
I
know they're kind of the same right now.
Yeah, it's 72-65 for the Orioles, man.
They're both
67-51 or 71 for the Red Sox.
They're both 5-5 in their last 10.
I'm gonna put my money on the Orioles.
I think Boston will break their 3-game losing streak.
We'll find out. We'll find out. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. The Orioles have a hot team this time. So.
Fuck did I click? Okay.
Blue Jays and Rangers. My money's on the Blue Jays because they've been hot this season too. Fuck.
Yeah, you still got that race going on in the AL East.
You do.
Of course, the Yankees are sitting a little comfortable with 6 wins ahead, but Rays 77 wins, Toronto 76, Baltimore 72. I mean, it's an interesting race to watch. Just kind of
that's how you want your division to be, though.
Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, hell, look at the Central, AL Central, when you got the Guardians at 70 wins, the Twins at 68, and the White Sox at 69. I mean, there's a good race going. I mean, there's not in the Astros.
The Astros West control that shit.
No, yeah, they're 11 games up.
They are good, and they're going up against the Angels. I mean, Astros. They are on fire. They are on fucking fire. They're 7-3 in their last 10. On a 1-game win streak. Astros. Easy. Guardians and Twins. Whew. That's a good one. I'm going to put my money on the Twins.
Battle. I'm going
to go Twins.
I'll go Guardians.
You don't have to go opposite just because you want to.
No, it's just because I have a feeling.
Well, I mean, they are top of their division, so. Braves and Mariners.
Braves.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my smart money's on the Braves. They've got a great team. They started off a little rough, a little rocky, and then
Yeah, because I even addressed the fans.
then Acuna, he came back and kind of just slowly started to get back up there, baby.
I mean,
get
hell,
back up there.
They've won 7 in a row.
Yes, they have.
So I mean,
yes, they have.
Like I said, they're biting the heels of the Mets, but then again, this is like the 17th time they've been biting them in the ankles.
Then we got a replay of the Sox and the Athletics Sox. Giants and Cubs. Smart money would be on the Giants, honestly. Honestly.
I'll go Cubbies.
Okay. Nationals and Phillies. We're not even going to fucking talk about that.
Sorry, then I shouldn't have said my
No, I
answer.
mean, you're good. You're good. You can answer. 100%. Tigers and Royals. That would be an interesting one. That's going to be an interesting game because they are, it's a 5-game difference, but they are fucking shit. Yes, no, it's a 51 and 56.
Do I want Tiger shit or do I want Royal shit?
Royal shit. I'm going to go with
I'll
Royal
go with
shit.
the Royal shit.
Because that just sounds better.
Yeah.
Diamondbacks and Rockies. Rockies, just because I don't like the Diamondbacks.
I'll go Diamondbacks just because I've seen the Rockies play.
Okay, fair. That's very fair.
Fair enough.
Dodgers and Padres for the last game for tomorrow.
Ooh.
Dodgers. I mean, the Padres have been doing great this season, but the Dodgers are fucking phenomenal.
I'll have to second that.
94
It's not even
games.
Close, 18 games behind.
Yeah, no, man. Sorry, dude. Sorry. But I mean, you're going to get more money betting against the Dodgers for the Padres if you and the Padres, like we said, the Padres have been doing really fucking well this season. They are not, I mean, they hit it pretty even all along the way. They've been pretty fucking, standard.
Yeah.
So I can honestly not say shit about them.
It'll be a good one. I don't want the season to end, but at the same time, I am really looking forward to seeing how the playoffs go.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be good.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about some great baseball there? Absolutely.
That's going to be an amazing time. That's going to be a good time.
We'll have that going on along with college and pro football. Ugh.
This is a great little series for sports right here in this little
little niche. Like this is like the honeypot right here.
Oh yeah. Because then I think hockey's going to start up soon too.
Mm-hmm. It should.
So
yeah.
So we'll have all the sports
man.
all in one. You just flip channels trying to decide what you're going to watch.
Folks, thank you
out.
for staying with us because during that slow season after the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, dude!
And
it's
after
fucked.
basketball, it was shit.
It was. Well, I mean, with that's the thing. With basketball came baseball, so it was an even flow right into baseball, and we were able to transition and have fun with it.
Yes, but when there's only one sport dominating.
See, and that's why we need to jump into other sports. Like that's
absolutely.
why we do wrestling. That's why we also do wrestling, and so we can do full-on wrestling shows.
Some people have even asked us to do NASCAR.
I can do that. We can do
I
that.
can do that, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
We will jump on that because, I mean, that's also there.
We got to listen to the fans.
We do. That's true. Very true. 100%. So, in listening to the fans, let's talk about a recap of fucking week 1 in college football. Dude, I can't say how many games I watched on Saturday, but I was happy. I was game tripping. I was like,
oh yeah, like
just channel surfing, dude.
My PS4 was on the whole day, like because I have YouTube TV and that's how I watch games and everything like that. And I was watching games I didn't even know that place was a school. I was like, I did not know that.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just glad to be watching football again.
So let's get into it, man. I mean, this is the shit that we get real excited about. So Utah State and Alabama. I mean, these first few. Okay, so for some teams, these first few games are always an easy win. It's just going to happen because you're not in your division. You're outside of your division on these easy teams. So, of course, guys, these are going to be one-sided. But I do want to talk about Ohio State, Notre Dame, to be honest, because Notre Dame came at Ohio State there for a bit. They showed them, don't fucking underestimate us. This is why we fucking did well last year. And they played beautifully. And they even took the lead, I think, to be honest, in the second, and then held it in the third, and then
Notre Dame.
Ohio State. I can't even,
Ohio State.
Ohio State came back in the fourth.
Yeah, by halftime it was 10-7 Notre Dame.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because I was sitting there going, "Oh, Ross Patterson is fucking freaking out." Because Ross was at that game.
Is he an Ohio State fan?
Oh, he went to Ohio State, dude.
Oh God.
I know, man. I know. I don't hold it against him.
Well, that's what's fun. Well, yeah, I won't either because shit, Justin and Jacob's dad, they're up in North Carolina, but he's an Ohio State fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it was kind of funny because we were talking about our fantasy football, and he was like, and Jacob and I were talking about the podcast, and I didn't know he had me on speakerphone. He was like, I heard his dad holler from the background like, "Hey, you should talk about Ohio State."
But here you go, boys. We're talking about Ohio State right now.
I was like, "Hey, Rod, you can shut the fuck up." Hunter has a mental block on Ohio.
I do, dude. I have this fucking block on Ohio. I can't get over it. But it was just, I think it's just Cincinnati and Cleveland. It's the NFL.
But yeah, Ohio State.
Now it did start with Cincinnati. Who was it? They beat Michigan. Was it they beat Michigan or something like that? Somebody beat somebody, and you were like, Cincinnati beat them. I was like, yes, that's right. That's where it started. That's where it started. So I'm trying to remember who that was, though.
Because it was Alabama beat Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And I was like, yes.
Oh, and I can't wait to talk about the Georgia game.
Oh, okay. Well, hey.
And the Tennessee game, of course.
So, again, Notre Dame showing up, holding out, and they did great. 10-21, fantastic job.
But sorry, Notre Dame. You didn't get the win.
Yeah. Troy versus Mississippi, Ole Miss, of course.
Hold on.
28-10.
I take that back. Fuck Notre Dame. I've never liked Notre Dame. Go ahead.
I don't care for them.
Rudy.
My dad loves them, but I'm indifferent.
Right,
Colorado State and Michigan. Of course, Michigan won. Clemson and Georgia Tech, 41-10 for Clemson.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I did not know Clemson still had it in them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean,
they did good.
Tons of games. We're not going to cover all of them, but Oklahoma beat UTEP 45-13. Arkansas beat Cincinnati 31-24. Though that was a good game. To be honest,
well, I was kind of nervous at first because I was like, by half, I was like, oh shit,
fuck Arkansas.
Cincinnati's doesn't even have a point, and then all of a sudden they scored 17 points in the third. I was like, oh, there it is, their second half team.
Shit. I think next they've got South Carolina. Damn. So here's their South Carolina, MSU, ATM, Alabama. October 1st, they play Alabama. It's like, fuck me.
You know what's funny? My boss is actually her brother is the kicker for Austin Peay. And she was like, yeah, we're going to their last game of the season. I was like, oh, cool. Who are they playing? She goes, Alabama. I go, oh,
Ooh.
God. Well, he'll definitely be kicking a lot.
There you go. Good luck, buddy.
And in the hugest upset of the century,
yeah,
Alabama falls to Austin Peay.
That would be hilarious. Miami and Kentucky. Kentucky, again, showing that, hey, we're also a football school. We can do football too. They've been improving.
They've definitely improved in the
greatly.
last few years, yeah.
Oh, 100%. But let's talk about that Oregon-Georgia game.
Dude. So Georgia's showing they still got it. I mean, but 49-3. Yeah, they definitely got it. But I want to give a huge shout out to the first touchdown scored of that game to a one Lad McConkey, who is cousins with my friend in North Carolina.
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember what I was saying that, like, oh, yeah, Yeah, and then he actually scored a touchdown like at the end of the half. So
Nice. Congratulations, buddy.
yeah, George Boy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome though.
He
I
will
mean,
get drafted. He will get drafted because I even talked to his cousin and she was like, "Yeah, we're at a restaurant. It was like a mom and pop cafe, and they have all his stuff like up there. But even Stetson Bennett, the quarterback for Georgia, even had like a signed autograph jersey, and they have that on the wall and everything.
That's
like that.
fucking cool.
Yeah, so he's like a hometown hero right now.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They'll hang on now.
But other than that,
those
fuck
towns will
Georgia.
hang on to those towns will hang on to that shit too. They'll hang on to their hometown football heroes. So let's talk about UT.
Let's do it, man.
I'm going to let you take over. Well, actually, I'm going to cut in. For just a second.
Those are two totally different
and say
things.
this. A lot of people had a lot of things to say about SEC teams. You could shut your fucking mouths.
Yeah.
Because we're still good. We're still the fucking best. We're
Yep.
still on top. Continue.
No, I was I was very excited. I watched the game. The only thing that sucks about the first game is that you don't really get to gauge how the depth of your team that you are pulling for. So, I was like, all right, I hope we're going to be good. Ball State won the coin toss, and they decided to get the ball first. Then, very first play from scrimmage, they tried a little trickery and threw an interception. And I was like, all right, that's a great first play. And then the very next play, when our offense was on, Hendon Hooker, my boy, hit Jalen Hyatt for a 23-yard pass for a touchdown. So I was like, 2 plays of the game is like every sports person, like football fans desire, like fantasy game right there. That's a great way to start out. But no, they Tennessee used to always have the problem that is like Tennessee never really was good at putting their foot on the throat of the competition.
Okay.
And like I said, it's Ball State, whatever. But it was just good to see that it was like they still were utilizing that high-octane offense. The only thing, if you really kind of want to look at stats, the only thing that kind of bothered me was the fact that we didn't have any sacks on their quarterback. But then again, they also didn't hold the ball longer, I guess, because they saw what happened. They remember what happened in that first play of the game. But no, yeah, a 59-10 route over Ball State, and this next week we are going to be seeing ranked 17th Pittsburgh, which, by the way, we are ranked 24th.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, but Pittsburgh's going to be good. So. They just lost their quarterback, so he got drafted.
Yeah,
they
did. That's what I'm worried about with the Gators, is that with that, and then we're going to talk about that right now. We're going to go ahead and head into that. With the Gators, it was very, Rising was fucking amazing. No doubt. Never to take anything away from that. Utah's quarterback is phenomenal. He's great. Rising he's great, but with that being said, with a new coach, basically a red shirt fucking quarterback.
That's always stressful.
Oh yeah. But this kid can read the field. He's getting good. He can read the field. He's watching plays. And that's the only reason they were able to pull out this win this week, is because new coach and a quarterback who's good at reading the room, basically. He's good at reading the field, reading the opposite team, reading their defense, and going for it. Now, our defense, not to take anything away from our defense, Cox is fucking phenomenal. Cox was the star, and I know that name sucks, but he was the star defensively.
Yeah.
They need a lot of work. Now, of course, they do need a lot of work because this team is a fucking pretty much freshman team. And it's starting to get like basketball now, where it's one and done. They're getting drafted to the NFL like that.
Which sucks.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I mean, Richardson, within the first few minutes of the game, he did the same kind of thing. He thought, man, I'm going to be really tricky. I'm going to do 4 perfect fucking plays where I get first down 4 times in a row, and then I'm going to throw an interception just to throw him off. I saw UT did it. I think I could do it too. I could throw an interception. Was not happy with that.
Whoever tells himself, I can throw an interception.
I can throw an interception. It's okay. It's fine.
Trust me, throwing an interception is a lot easier than hitting a receiver.
But, I mean, I'm not to take any credit away. We have great wide receivers. We have great fucking running backs. Oh, my God, dude. This year, our offense is very good. I have a great feeling about it. We got Wright. We got Etienne. Oh, cold chills because it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Well, I'm definitely going to be interested when on week 4, great, the week of my birthday, when Florida plays Tennessee.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, man.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
That'll be the end of the podcast. Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you. No, honestly, with the redshirt freshman crew that we have in defense, I think it could go to Tennessee this year. But, like I said, Richardson's good at fucking reading that field, man. He's really good at reading that field, and he's really good at reading those plays.
Well, yeah, I mean, as much as I'm like, oh, yeah, Cowboys, balls, I'm not that arrogant in my teams.
Yeah, no, neither am I. Neither am I.
Yeah.
As you heard me say, freshman team.
Yeah.
We're probably going to lose. And it's just my opinion is that defensively, Tennessee has better odds defensively than the Gators do. Our defense this last, and I hope that they address that. As soon as they went in, defense, you fucking suck. You can kiss my ass. You better believe you're going to do laps around this whole fucking stadium when we're done with this shit.
Watch all these films.
Yes. Pay attention. But no, it is one of those that I watched. I loved the game. I was screaming at the TV. I was hoarse Sunday morning because I was upset. I was getting mad because defense was just giving up. They were giving up yards.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing to watch.
Well, yeah, if I were you, I would have been pissed off up until the last minute of the game.
Oh, yeah. No, I was. That last minute of the game was holy to me. And when we got that interception, fuck.
But I've been on the receiving end of those kind of games where it's down to the last play, and it's like you're just so frustrated and amped up. Like, you can't even – it's funny. We talk about like, oh, yeah, looking forward to it. As soon as the game starts, it's like now is the most –
your level of stress goes up, yeah.
The next hour is going to be the most stressful hour of my life, at least until next week.
Yep.
When that hour starts back over.
And that's true. It's true. We do it to ourselves every single week. But now multiple times a week. And I'm excited for that. Not really, but I am. It's gonna be rough. But we also have it's like I said, tonight's the Bills. We get the Bills.
Bills at the Rams. Who you got?
Rams.
I got Bills, man.
I mean,
we all have Bills.
Hopefully they're coming off of that Super Bowl win going, let's fucking kick it. They still have Matt. They still have Cup. That's what matters.
Yeah.
And we lost our best defensive player, but that's okay.
But, I mean,
you're
going to be going against, honestly, I think this is going to be the most stellar
Bills team.
This could honestly be a repeat of this could be a preview of this year's Super Bowl, because I definitely think the Bills are going to lead the AFC.
The Bills showed they could come back because they did very fucking exceedingly well, righteously well last year.
Dude, Josh Allen, Josh Allen was good, but when they went against the Chiefs and they just kept throwing, him and Mahomes were like throwing touchdown after touchdown. Dude, that increased his stock so much to where, and this is going to sound stupid, but just because of the pure basis, but Josh Allen, if you look at fantasy football on Yahoo, Josh Allen is the number 1 quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Mahomes is like 4th or 5th or something like that.
See, that's fucking crazy to me.
Stafford is don't quote me on this. I believe Stafford was 10th on PPR leagues and 12th on non-PPR leagues.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he's coming off a Super Bowl and everybody's kind of weary.
Well, also I think because he had that
smart.
shoulder. He had that shoulder injury. So now people are kind of like, okay, well, it's kind of in question.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't shown any kind of favoring to it this time, this go around. I mean, of course, he hasn't really been on field, but maybe a few minutes to go. Oh, look, I'm here. Hey, I got you guys the Super Bowl. Nobody's here.
Yeah, he's
LA
he's
fans.
He's
LA
like,
fans.
ha. He's like, ha. Yeah.
LA
He's
fans
like,
don't show up.
Oh God, I've done more for this city already than I ever did in Detroit. Yeah.
Done more for this city than the fucking governor of California, but that's okay.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. But yeah, I mean,
Not on this podcast.
yeah. But no, I really do think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good one tonight. But I definitely got Allen over Stafford. Whoa, I think I got Bills over Rams. That's totally something different.
So let's go to week 2. You ready for week 2 of college football?
Yeah.
So already kicking off with a great game, dude. Alabama versus Texas. And I mean that for the SEC, as in Alabama's going to steamroll Texas and fuck them up and come home. Yay, SEC. That's not biased. What? That's not biased. Don't look at me like that. No, I mean, honestly, Alabama versus Texas. Looking into Alabama. If I'm going to put my money, Alabama it's Alabama. It's Alabama.
Yeah, I'm not going to go against them until
they play UT.
Yeah.
And then you're going to still be against them because they're probably going to win because they're going to do the same to Florida.
Yeah.
Ohio State and Arkansas State. I mean, look, Ohio State is Ohio State because they've been around for a long time. They are fucking able to win games. People have seen that. Their biggest rival, Michigan. They don't like people from Michigan. They don't like Michigan at all. The Wolverines can kiss their ass. That's their thing. Trust me, I've been in an Ohio State basketball arena when there was a Wolverines fan there. It's not pretty. Not pretty. And the people were there to see that Wolverines fan. It was a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert.
Oy.
So it was fucking insane to hear the boos when he came out with a Michigan jersey. And they were booing, like hardcore. They love him, but they were like, boo, Michigan. You can't wear that. And he's like, I can wear it because I'm a Michigan fan.
Fuck you.
There you go.
We love your shit. What?
But it is. It's Ohio State. Give it to them. Just hand them the game. Arkansas State. Go home.
That's funny. Arkansas.
And then, like I said, South Carolina versus. I can't fucking do this
Dude.
today. South Carolina versus Arkansas. There you go. You got it.
Got Arkansas.
I'm gonna go with South Carolina.
Okay.
I'm just to be honest. I feel like the Gamecocks are gonna hand them a loss.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Wake Forest now and Vanderbilt. I'm gonna go with Vanderbilt.
I'll go Wake Forest.
Really?
I hate Vanderbilt, but
I can't hate Vanderbilt.
yeah,
they're trying.
I'll hate any other team in the SEC.
I can't. I love all the SEC teams. Just
No, that's only in bowl games when I'm like, get a win to get us money.
There you go. That's all you needed to say. Win to get us money, because that's what matters. Getting those schools money, so we can keep playing football.
Holla, holla, holla for the dollar.
Samford and Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah. Look, I mean, Georgia just
with their leading receiver, Lad McConkey.
Georgia just has a better team.
Hey, Georgia,
they're gonna win.
Man, Georgia's got some badass tight ends too.
Pity Pittsburgh and Tennessee.
What'd you just say?
I said pity Pittsburgh.
Oh, pity Pittsburgh. I'll go Tennessee, but I am worried.
Hawaii and Michigan. Oh, why are you worried? Whoa, what? I mean, smart money's going to be on Tennessee.
I mean, you never know. I mean, yeah, we are the odds favorite right now, but
yeah, yep.
You know, I don't know. It's always hard for me to bet. I don't know how to word that. I don't want to sound to be like, oh, yeah, we got this in the bag. Because I hate betting on my own teams because I'm like, not only am I going to be pissed when they lose, but I'm also going to be like, fuck, I lost money because now they're legitimately costing me money.
And that's how you have to look at it. That's how you have to look at it. Hawaii and Michigan. Man, I don't know, because Hawaii's good, but Michigan is Michigan. They've had a long-standing record of being a good team.
I'll go Michigan.
Sometimes.
I hate Michigan, but I'll go Michigan.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like I said, there are a lot more teams that I hate than ones that I like.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would go with Michigan. Southern Miss versus Miami. Smart money's on Miami on that one.
I'll go Miami on that one too, yeah.
And then, of course, we have Notre Dame versus Marshall. I'm going to say Notre Dame's probably going to win that one.
Notre Dame, yeah.
Clemson versus Furman.
Clemson.
And then last one, BYU versus Baylor. Honestly, both of those teams are great, but I see Baylor walking away with a win.
Let me think about it. Yeah, I'll go Baylor. I'll go Baylor too.
Yeah, I mean, I see, again, I'm with you on that, Baylor. And then, of course, moving on, saving the best for last. Florida versus Kentucky. I mean, if we're going to be honest, Kentucky's doing great. They trounced Florida last year. I hope to see a better performance out of Florida this year against Kentucky, but, man, Kentucky was good.
I'm going to go Kentucky. Fuck you.
That's okay. That's okay when Kentucky plays UT. I'll go for Kentucky.
That's okay.
I can't do that. I can't go for Kentucky. So, because I mean, other than our other co-hosts, some of their fans are pretty obnoxious, like really obnoxious. So, I know a few fans that aren't, a few personal friends that are Kentucky fans, and they're not obnoxious. But god damn, most Kentucky.
But
fans
it is
are
their
obnoxious.
worst quality.
Oh yeah.
No,
oh yeah.
I'm kidding.
No,
but I will go Kentucky though.
I mean, with their record, they've been doing phenomenal. It's hard to say any different.
Well, no, hold on. I'll go Florida, actually.
Okay. I appreciate that, but that's a vote of confidence for Florida. I'm looking forward to seeing if they do well. I don't know if I can watch that game.
I think that's going to be close, though. It's kind of like, can it end a tie? But no, I think that's going to be like, it's going to be 50-50, man.
It is.
I really can't call it.
So that's week 2, boys and girls. Very excited, but also very excited because we're going to be recapping a great set of games. Especially when it comes to college football. But we also get to recap another thing. The Bills.
The Bills and the Rams.
The Bills versus the Rams.
When we talk about how Ray was right with the Bills beating the Rams.
And then I hate it, but the next thing I'm looking forward to is that Panthers game.
Yes. I've already talked
is...
to my fellow contacts, and they're going to be sending us some Instagram live videos.
Oh, nice. Yep. I can't wait. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
I want Mayfield to fucking destroy.
# keep pounding and pounding and pounding away.
At Cleveland,
yeah.
I didn't miss it this time. I got it right.
Good
no
job.
Ohio block today.
Even though technically they do play Cincinnati later in the year. Like week 8 or something like that.
They do play the Browns, but... Yeah. No, we want them to get Cleveland and just trounce them, and the Bengals can come later.
Yeah,
they can wait their turn.
Yeah,
they can wait their turn. I'm just I really want a win for him on this game so fucking bad.
I don't think it's gonna be hard.
No, it shouldn't be.
Dude, actually, I'm gonna be. This is one of those games where I'm like, God. I really hope they have Baker Mayfield mic'd up for it because they might have to censor a lot.
All right, boys, fuck these assholes. Let's fucking kill this shit.
No, it might be like, all right, boys, beep, 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 and beep, their mothers, beep. Yeah.
I'm ready for it, man. That's the game I'm waiting for.
Hell yes.
Honestly. Because, I mean, I've been excited about that because I keep telling people, like, dude, it's his chance to show him. Fuck you.
Dude, that game.
Fuck you.
I'm telling you, that game in the Monday Night Football game of Russell Wilson going back to Seattle.
Seattle, yeah.
I'm like,
hey, guys. Sorry.
yeah, hey. Remember that team I beat in the Super Bowl? Like, beat their ass and got us y'all's first Super Bowl?
I'm about to change that.
I'm their quarterback now.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm going to beat y'all.
Sorry. It's not. I mean, I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because I'm going to get a fat paycheck and y'all going to lose. It doesn't matter because he got that contract.
Yeah, he does.
But moving on, buckle up, boys and girls, because now we're moving into wrestling. Now, first, I want to talk about
I actually kind of forgot
Clash
about
at the
this.
Castle. Clash at the Castle was fun. Great results. I loved Bailey's match with it was Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Alexa versus Bailey, Io, and oh my God, I can't think of her name. Fucking shit. Oh my God. Dakota Kai. Or is she Sky now? They changed their name so fucking much. No, it's Io Sky. Io Sky and Dakota Kai still. Dakota
Gotcha.
Kai. Look, Vince changed a bunch of people's names, so now I'm thrown off about the NXT people. But they came up from NXT with Bailey. Great match for the ladies. We had a great match with Edge and Rey Mysterio, and then Dominic turned.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We just didn't know when.
It had to happen. But now Dominic turned, and he looked dope as shit on Monday night. Like, he was wearing that all black button up shirt, sleeves rolled black slack pants, black boots. He looked good, dude. He looked like a pimp for Judgment Day. He didn't have all that ridiculous shit like Finn Balor and fucking Damian Priest wear. They wear some weird shit. But then they'll be in the back training for the match in like a fucking hoodie and sweatpants. You're like,
now wait
you're breaking the aesthetic here.
Yeah.
The aesthetic is not mojo filled there.
Yeah, continuity doesn't.
It doesn't work well. It doesn't fit. You're supposed to be this, but you're not. But we'll talk about people being what they're not here in a minute. Of course, just ecstatic. Great matches. You were right about the Roman Reigns match with Drew McIntyre. I still think Drew McIntyre deserves to carry the title in front of a live audience.
Yes, I agree. I hope he does get the belt again. I just don't see him beating Reigns being the one he beats for the belt. Because honestly, what I'm thinking is that the next whoever beats Reigns, I really think they're going to go back to splitting the titles.
I mean, I don't see why not. It makes sense to do it.
Yeah, but and I'm not gonna lie, I just still kind of dig Roman Reigns is hot right now. So
very much so. And I mean, WWE is doing great. Ever since Triple H has taken back over and Stephanie's taken over, doing fantastic. Don't stop, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't stop. I don't care about Karrion Kross coming back. I thought that was a wasted talent. I mean, he's a great wrestler. Mike's skills need work, but great wrestler. But I'm like, dude, let him go somewhere else. Let him succeed somewhere else. You don't need him in the WWE. I mean, when Adam Cole, a dude that's like 10 times shorter than you, makes you look like a bitch in ring while you're with your girl, you don't belong here.
Kind of hard to be tough from that.
Yeah, I mean, now Adam Cole, he's not a tough guy. I mean, if I were to meet Adam Cole in the streets, I wouldn't be like, oh, yeah, he's a tough guy. Fuck that. I'm not going to mess with him. I'd be like, no, I'm going to fuck with – I mean, I wouldn't purposely fuck with anybody. I'm not that type of person. But if I were –
what an asshole.
Yeah, right? But if I were, I'd be like, no, I can take him. Because, I mean, one, he's tiny, and two, he's not, like, extremely huge build. He's not an imposing figure. So, it's like John Cena. He's not an imposing figure to me. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. He's a peacekeeper.
Although he is 5'11".
And he's a peacemaker.
He is a peacemaker. Dude, I love that show.
I do too.
It's fucking hilarious.
It really is. Cena really that might be Cena's best acting there.
Oh, yeah.
But God, that
did very well. That show did well, very well especially with me. I thought it was fucking great,
dude,
start to finish.
look up the bloopers of the gag reel. The shit he comes up with is unfucking canny. Just how quick it's like, dude, this is why he was in the ring, like good on the mic as much as he was. I was like,
people loved him. People loved him.
He's hilarious.
He could spit shit. He could spit fire.
Yeah,
but he is a lot better off acting than wrestling in AEW ever. You know what I mean?
Say that again.
I said he's a lot better acting than he would ever be wrestling in AEW altogether.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, AEW is in a turmoil right now.
Here we go.
So we got.
Let's
rehash this, Ray. We had Jon Moxley as interim champion after CM Punk injured himself and could not wrestle.
Okay.
So he injured his foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could not wrestle, so he gave
didn't
up
know
the title.
how long that he was going to be out.
Yeah. Jon Moxley gets the title, holds on to it,
Squash match.
comes back, decimates CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's this pause, folks, because then he fucking comes back again and wins the belt after getting squashed by Jon Moxley the previous match.
Yep. And then gets hurt.
He needed fucking Ace Steel. Now, for those of you who don't know Ace Steel, look him up. But for those of us who do, fuck off, you little fucking toady troll piece of shit scumbag motherfucker. If I could compare you to Vince Russo, that would be doing Vince Russo a favor, actually, so I'm not going to tarnish your name that way. But I will tell you this. You don't belong in a fucking wrestling ring. You never fucking did. You never belonged anywhere other than in a back room blowing some fucking promoter. That's all you're good for, is sucking someone's dick. That's it. Go fuck yourself, you little toady shit. That's rant number 1. Down the drain and done. Second of all, CM Punk. If you needed Ace Steel to fucking come help you out and talk you into a contract for a fucking story, that is the dumbest goddamn shit I've ever seen. First of all, you don't deserve the title. You never did. You never deserved any title. And I respected you when you wrestled for TNA in the Nashville Fairgrounds. I watched you. I saw you. I saw how hard you tried. But the bigger you became, the bigger of a piece of shit, pain in the ass, cocky, for no fucking reason, son of a bitch you became. You want to talk a lot of shit, and you talk that shit behind people's backs. And guess what? That swings when people fucking like you, but when nobody likes you and you talk about people behind your back, those motherfuckers will come break down the fucking door to the locker room you're in to kick your ass because you talk a lot of shit. You want to run your fucking mouth. And then in your press junket, you want to talk about how Colt Cabana shares a bank account with his mom like it's some kind of fucking godsend that you have a fucking separate bank account from anyone. Nobody gives a shit. You're a fucking talentless hack that only has good mic skills. You haven't been good since TNA. You weren't good in WWE, and your straight edge bullshit is a lot of fucking garbage. I guarantee you fucking drank or did drugs. Nobody fucking buys into that shit. Go fuck yourself right now. That's what I need you to do, Phil. So, and just so we make this clear, Phil Brooks, you are a little bitch. You couldn't fucking fight the Green Ranger. The dude would have fucking whooped your ass, and you fucking knew it. So you bowed out and made him look like a fucking child. Oh, well, he's trying to stay relevant. Dude doesn't need to stay relevant. He has 4 fucking MMA wins. Guess how many wins you have? 0. You lost each fucking match because you don't know how to fight. You're a weak bitch. You're a pussy. You're a boneless, spineless fucking coward. And every time you run your fucking mouth backstage and then try to climb that ladder because Tony Khan was such a huge fan of yours, he wanted to fucking shove his head up your ass so you could see what you had for breakfast and then enjoy the smell. That's what Tony Khan was. But guess what? Tony Khan's losing his shit now because he can't fucking focus. He doesn't know what to fucking do. He doesn't know how to run it. As soon as WWE started releasing wrestlers, he started collecting them like they were action figures. And guess what? He's in the shit now. He doesn't know what to fucking do because all the wrestlers that he fucking used during COVID that were no names don't want to fucking work with him because they hear the fucking background noise because you're there asking for the same shit that you did at WWE. Oh, please give me a title. I'm a good wrestler, I promise. I can handle it. And then when other wrestlers fucking wrestle you, you complain about them fucking injuring you. Guess what? Your whole shit with Ryback where he kicked you and injured you, I'm glad. I'm glad he did. And I want him to do it again. Yeah, he was a shit wrestler, but he was better than you. He's better than you'll ever be. See, you're not the best in the world. You're the best at complaining and then taking a dick up your ass, which I know AJ probably fucking does do that to you. She's got a bigger dick than you do, and it's probably still a strap on it, just at that. But let me come back to this. If I were still wrestling and you were to get in the ring with me, I would fucking beat you within an inch of your life on fucking purpose because you're that much of a goddamn shithead, that much of an asshole, that much of a cocky, overconfident piece of annoying shit that I would beat you bloody on fucking purpose, and I would enjoy every second. And if I got fired the next day, I could at least say I kicked your fucking ass, which a lot of people could probably say they've done. End of rant.
Yeah, I bet you smell bad too, bitch.
It's just, well, no, he pisses me off.
No,
man.
I know.
He fucking runs his mouth all the fucking time.
That's all he's good
You
at.
and I have been in a ring before. We know what we can do. Now, granted, we're not the most fucking humbly obvious people to fucking go into the WWE and say, give us a fucking contract so we can find CM Punk and whoop his ass eventually. No, we're not that great.
No, he's just he's his own biggest fan.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a mark. He's a mark for himself, and it's just his ego and his arrogance are so cancerous. He will destroy anything that he is a part of. He did the WWE a favor leaving.
Oh, yeah.
And now he went to AEW, and then even Tony Khan saying when he got to AEW, he was like, he's the biggest draw AEW's ever had.
MJF
How much
was one of the biggest draws.
Big
Cody
fucking
Rhodes.
slap
Yeah.
in the face is that to all that is exactly just like WCW when they brought in Hulk Hogan, and Eric Bischoff said went to the locker room and said, with the exception of Savage, Hogan, and Piper, none of y'all have drawn in as much as they have. You know who was in that locker room when he said that? Ric Flair.
Tony Khan?
Ric Flair. No.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, this was WCW.
Oh,
That's 'cause I'm saying.
I was about to say.
No.
Tony
no,
Khan said that?
No,
Shit, you're giving him a lot of
Listen,
credit.
No, Bischoff said that during WCW's
WCW
heyday
days,
in
yeah.
the locker room when Ric Flair was a part of that.
Yeah.
So that was a slap in the face. So him saying that CM Punk is the biggest draw that they've had, like the biggest star for that company, is the biggest fucking slap in the face. And now it used to be like, oh, Vince is over. People don't want to go to WWE because Vince, is the
He's changing their names.
He's holding everything down there.
Yeah.
Everything's got to go by him. Guess
Exactly.
what? He's not there anymore. I mean, technically he is, like behind the stage, obviously, but he's not on camera.
Thank God.
He has that'd be bad. He has less control, and now you have where wrestlers are coming back to the WWE, and I'm just over here like, how do y'all not fucking see that CM Punk is the biggest fucking problem here?
Well, exactly. The press junket that I sent you.
Yeah, that
he
was fucking
bitched about
stupid.
Colt Cabana so fucking much. And that was his. It's like he had to prove a point. Like, oh, well, I'm this, and he did this, and he has a bank account with his mom, and I have a bank account with my wife. But I had a bank account with you. Fuck you, dude. Nobody gives a fuck what your bank account is. Maybe he has a bank account with his mom so he can give her money because she needs it. Maybe she has a fucking health problem. You never know.
No,
fuck you.
Here's the thing about Punk. He does have great lines, but he always sucks. He only sucks when he's actually like the person across from him has good mic skills too.
Yeah.
He's fucking trash. Like
that's why he complained about
that
Adam
clip.
Page.
Well, that clip that I shared last week, or was it the week before? I don't know.
With Triple
H. Triple H was fucking right. And you know what? Triple H went off and he told the exact truth, and you just smiled there and you just like shook your head like, mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Pull up the MJF versus CM Punk. MJF fucking goes off on CM Punk, and
MJF is good.
He says just like Triple H does, just like I just did. He says you're only happy when you're on top, and you're the only one that can be on top.
You are not what's best for business. You're the best in the world in your own little fucking mind.
Oh yeah, no.
But
100%.
business wise, no, you fucking suck. You fucking suck. You fucking suck. And if you hear it from anyone else, I can't go on a massive rant like you did. All I can say over and over again is you fucking suck.
And he does. And I will say this, Phil. Phil, if you want, I'm irrelevant to you. I'm just like everybody else. I'm irrelevant to you. But I guarantee you this: if you hear this, and I want you to, I want people to pass this to you, come find me. Do something about it, bitch. You're not. You want to know why? Because even though you think you're a big, bad wrestler, you know in the real fucking world when shit goes down, you would be dropped quick. That little STFU shit that you like to pull, or the go to fuck to sleep shit you like to pull, whatever the fuck it is, your little bullshit ain't going to work in the real world situations where the guy's not just going to help you do the move. I'm going to fucking kick your ass.
Yeah, he got shut the fuck up when he was in MMA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
very quickly.
It proves that the dude said he had fighting skills, and it proved very quickly he had no skills whatsoever.
No, maybe you should start taking drugs.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Something.
Maybe you should.
Actually, that's horrible to say. I'm sorry.
You know what, Punk? Here's the thing. And if I were in any wrestling organization, I would say this same thing to you. I know you hear me. I know you feel this fucking anger that some dude that you don't know is talking shit about you, and you're going to be annoyed about it. But you want to know what? You're not going to do anything about it. You're never going to fucking do anything about it. Even if I were a fucking huge superstar in the WWE, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you the same thing that if I would have stuck my neck into wrestling a lot more than what I did and stuck with it, I would say on a microphone to you, to your face, go home. Stay home. Because the minute you walk up to me, I don't care who you think you are, I'm going to fucking hurt you. I don't care if I have to do it with a fucking chair or a stick or brass knuckles or a knife or whatever the fuck I have at my disposal. It's going to be brutal. If it were in the WWE, I'd use a chair. If it were in the AEW, I'd use a chair, a ladder. And here's the thing. I would, and this is a term that marks don't know, but wrestlers do. I would potato the fuck out of you every chance I got, every shot I could take. I would do that. Now, a potato is when you actually hit somebody. In wrestling, if you actually hit somebody, it's called potatoing somebody. Mm-hmm. I would do that to you on purpose, just for fun. Every match I was in with you, to let you know you're still a piece of shit. But let's talk about why. So the press junket that he had after All Out, he started running his mouth about Colt Cabana. Now, Colt Cabana has a lot of friends out there.
Yeah, CM Punk does not.
Yeah,
CM Punk has yes.
Friends is a word that I don't think CM Punk knows too well.
Yeah, and also Punk's really good at dropping promos on people who when they can't talk back.
Yeah, when they're not there.
Like Colt Cabana has no stage right now to, like even retort back.
Yeah, he has Instagram, but that's not gonna fucking help.
No,
it's the damage is done.
No, and even if you watch the fucking interview that he was doing, CM Punk, that is, like that whole press whatever like that, he was saying like, yeah, fuck. He just kept saying fuck. He really had nothing intelligent to say other than rehashing 8-year-old shit.
And that's the thing. When he kept doing that, over and over again of bringing shit up because he doesn't have it, and then he fucking eats during the press junket.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand
it's
drinking.
Like a muffin
he carried a bag of fucking like lime seltzers out there with him or some shit. And was drinking those. Like, fuck off, dude. Nobody fucking cares.
Like, dude, you were bad for business. You have always been bad for business. The only business you're good for is your own fucking business.
And people in the back in AEW, it is on. I have this under good authority that people in AEW's locker room are not fucking happy. In reality.
Well, here's the thing.
Real life.
Here's the thing. What's Tony Khan going to do about it?
He's not going to do anything.
Is he going to take Punk's dick out of his mouth, or is he going to actually going to say something?
He doesn't know what to fucking do. You saw him in that press conference.
Dude, this is WCW. Yeah, this is WCW all over again, 2.0.
Yeah, it's like, well, there was like a meme of Vin Diesel like looking regular behind the car, like just like mouth closed, just kind of like rode ahead, confident and everything, and he's like, "Yeah, this is just like WCW," and that was back in when AEW started up in 2019. And then it says 2022, and it shows him freaking out, like screaming, like, "Ah, fuck! This is just like WCW."
Well, WCW's best years were like a 3-year span. So
yeah, but they retained a lot longer than fucking AEW's probably going to. Hell,
unless something gets, it's just Punk is a problem.
He is. You need to fire him.
That needs to be the title of this episode. Punk is the problem.
I was going to call it College Football Week 2. Because people will, either way, people will tune in to both. Because people know about both incidents. College football.
All right. How about this? College football recap, week 2 / CM Punk ass bitch.
We'll work on that. We'll workshop.
I'm sure
that.
there's no character limit, but fuck CM Punk. That's all I can say.
No, that's 100%. That's going in there. But no, it's just he got that press junket out. Then the Young Bucks, Adam Page, and fucking Kenny Omega hear that shit talk, and they come back to his locker room. They want to talk to him about it. They want to talk to him about his attitude and his fucking issues. Ace Steel's bitch-ass wife is in the fucking locker room with a broken leg. Why the fuck they care about that shit? Why she's there, nobody fucking knows. I mean, Ace Steel's wife, but anyways. He's worried about the Ace Steel fucking throws a chair. CM Punk takes swings at Matt or Nick Jackson. I don't remember which one. Probably both.
And who is it that still bit?
Fucking Kenny Omega.
Omega?
Ace Steel bit Kenny Omega.
When they said that Kenny Omega was actually like pretty chill throughout the whole thing until he got fucking bit.
Yeah. No, I can see that. I can see Kenny Omega being like,
did he just fucking bite me?
The fuck off me, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, folks, that's like that scene. How I'm kind of doing that is kind of like that scene in Fight Club. Remember when Edward Norton and Brad Pitt first get in their first fight?
He punches him in the ear.
He punches him in the ear. He's like,
did you just punch me in the ear?
Punch me in the ear? Which
Yeah.
the director told Edward Norton to do because he didn't tell Brad. So that was a legit reaction. Like, did you punch me in the ear? But yeah, that you fucking bit me? Yeah, that's
fucking insane. You bit a dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's going to show you there's fucking problem on the TV. There's a fucking problem backstage. How are you going to fix the problem?
And again, Ace Steel has no fucking business being near a ring.
Yeah, what'd you say? Did you say he coached him for CM Punk for his MMA
Yeah, he coached
career?
some MMA shit too.
How'd that work out for him?
Yeah, it didn't work out too well.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Anyways, that's just it though. It's AEW's not going to clean up unless, like, dude, I'll send Tony Khan a message and be like, hey, bro, look, I can help you with this shit. You don't even have to pay me that much. We can talk about that. But I at least want to tell you something, man. We got to fucking get this shit to work this way, this way, this way, and then I'll tell you the rest when you hire me.
Yeah.
No, but I'll help. I'll help you, dude, because you need that help. But I don't know, man. Unless they change something, AEW is going to start floundering.
So next week's episode is going to be very interesting when we actually more is released.
Well, I mean, they took the titles off of both CM Punk and the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. They've taken them off of the title to the intro to the show, like the video that plays.
Yeah, I don't. People are wondering, like, is this real or is this a work? I don't think it's a work.
They're not going to bring CM Punk back and then not have him on. They're not going to waste their time bringing him back.
They're
and
like,
not
well,
having
shit,
him on.
we already paid him all this money.
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have put Moxley and MJF in the ring in the beginning, of that if they meant for CM Punk to be back.
Shouldn't have brought him back.
And it'd be a work. They would not fucking do that.
Yep.
They would use that money that they spent hardcore.
I just think it's funny. Like, they got rid of Cody.
They didn't get rid of him. He fucking left that shit.
No. I'm just saying, like, on
you mean
TV-wise, in general, they lost Cody and they got Punk.
That's not a fucking trade-off.
Who's the real winner?
Tony Khan. That's it. Tony Khan's the only winner in that because we lose. Unless you're a CM Punk stan.
No, in the short game, yes. But in the long game, WWE won.
Oh, yeah, no, that's it.
Because, Cody's hurt too, so can't say that. But you know what? He's good.
Yeah, no, he is. And speaking of good, dude, with NXT, Mandy has gone on to fucking dominate. She's still the NXT Women's Champion, like one of the longest running NXT Women's Champions.
That's good to hear.
So congratulations to Mandy. What is it, Sachs now? Is it Mandy Sachs? She went from like Mandy Rose to Mandy Sachs, I think. But congratulations nonetheless. But boys and girls, we're heading towards the end of the show, and you know what that means? That means we've got to tell you this quick thing. WTF.sportscast on Instagram. That's right. Check us out on Instagram. Follow us there. We're doing Reels now because apparently Reels are the wave of the future. I don't get it, but
I heard that too.
I'm old. So, anyways, check us out, WTF.sportscast, and also Amazon, Spotify, Podbean, all the podcast things that you can. If you're listening to us, rate and review, boys and girls. That's the only way we move up the charts. Follow us, subscribe to us. Also, go on YouTube because we're on YouTube, WTF Media, one word, and watch us there. Subscribe there. And eventually you're going to see us live. But not today or tomorrow or the next day. But, boys and girls, that's it. That's the show. We hope you enjoyed our sports casting because, god damn it, we enjoyed bringing it fucking to your eardrums. Ray, you want to take us out?
Absolutely. God is of all.